I'm the host, Dave D, and thank you for joining me here today, and thank you for joining our family. For you guys out there, of course, who have already subscribed to the channel, thanks a lot. And, of course, for you guys out there that want to know all of what's coming up and happening, hit that notification bell right now. Of course, we are a listener-sponsored podcast. We survive from you guys liking us and we liking you. We're one big family. Thanks for joining us. There's a lot to come, and we'll see you soon. Don't forget all the links below. See you next time. Bye.
And with your host, Dave D. Join us weekdays. Check out all the latest updates.
No, live at the top of the table is Bobby Pars. He hasn't got a microphone today because we want to keep him quiet because he's been a bad boy over the weekend. Welcome to the show, Bobby. Give us a wave. There we go. Lovely. Taking his place today on the mic is lovely. Look at look at this. I mean, what can I say, Bobby? Pan, welcome to the studio.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And, of course, you're joining in with the guys today. And, of course, the man himself, what we can say is the encyclopedia of the coin. Dan, welcome to the studio.
Thank you, Dave.
Nice to see you,
Pan and Bobby.
Nice to see you. It's great to have you in the studio. And, of course, the man who is, well, I call Mr. Rocksteady is Ron at the top of the table. Hi, Ron.
I appreciate that. Hi, everyone. Good to be part of the team again.
And whatever you say, thank you very much for all your comments. Yes, we all have got the face for radio. So there we go. That puts everybody in the same boat.
Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself. Okay, all right. Well, we're going to talk about many things today. And, of course, I've got the bug now, and I've been sort of getting into this a little bit more. Pan wants to get into it a little bit as well. So she's here, and she's going to be joining us and chirping in and saying a few things as well. Bobby's at the head of the table. If he wants anything, he's got to shout. To you, one of the questions we had, we talk about 365, Learn 365. We talk about that a lot on the show. Question for Ron is, what is 365 and what it is about?
Interesting. All right. Because actually that ties up with something I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Bobby, if you can put up what I said, that's an interesting, I'm not sure if that's just coincidence, but it's a question we get all the time. About what it is.
Sure. I tried to refine the questions to sort of going, you know, I try and put it in some order, Ron.
Yeah, no, really good. Okay.
Regardless of what he says. I try
But really, and I did a presentation a little while ago online to a group of people that really wanted to know more about it. And I just said, Learning 365, it's really finally a business that has survived COVID-19. That's what I referred to it as. And then I ran through a little presentation. I'll share the presentation. But look, everybody knows the pandemic has hurt almost every business. If you see on the slide there, it's, doors are locked all around the world. Yeah. Right? It's hurt every business other than, on the next slide, one. There's actually one business that's actually grown during this pandemic. If you move on to the next one, and that really is e-learning. Yeah. E-learning. Look, everybody in the room there just nodded. And so despite everything that's going on in the world, e-learning and e-learning platforms have grown. Right? You see on the slide there that the industry's a $350 billion industry projected by 2025. 2025. All right? So there's this huge industry. And so what I ask people, if you go on to the next one, I asked the question. All right? You've got to move on a little bit. And so what I said was, Bobby, can you just move on to the next one? And this is the... I think we've gone too many.
Yeah, you're up too far. That's where you are.
That's it. This was the question I asked the group of people that I was talking to. Right? Imagine that you could become part of this industry, right, that's thriving, and if you became part of this industry and that you could earn money, would you be interested? And every single one of them nodded. The same as that people are nodding around the table now. But if you go on to the next slide, there's a problem. You see, everybody would like to get involved in this trend, but there's a problem. And you can go online and check this out. But to get involved in e-learning online, more often than not, you need to have your own course or courses that need to be uploaded onto somebody else's site. Right? So that's a challenge. A lot of people don't have, they'd like to be involved, but they don't have this portfolio of programs. Right? Added to that, there's usually or possibly a payment problem. Dan, I don't know if you want to add something on what we've covered so far.
Nope.
But most of these other sites, they hold your money, right? And you're at the mercy of somebody else. So that's the problem up until, go on to the next slide, right? Learning 365 came along, right? And if you see on the slide there, just move on to the next one, just so everybody can see, right? What we've got, the first little heading there says time and effort free. And what that means is the people that become part of Learning 365 get involved in this huge market. They don't have to create any content. It's already there. It's already there. All the people that have marketed, everything's loaded up with a focus on personal success. All right, so the founders have already uploaded
So the
it.
footwork's been done.
Of course it has, exactly right.
sure.
So nobody has to worry about creating or finding content.
Okay.
Right. Secondly, all you have to do is build a network of like-minded people. There's lots of people, not that just would like to earn money. There's a lot of people that actually need to earn money nowadays. And so you can build a business. And what that means is you are paid via a smart contract. Dan, I will call you in on this a little bit because now I need a techie man to explain the importance of this easy earning, secure payment system via a smart contract. So Dan, I'm going to
Yeah, I
call
mean,
you in.
that's one of the questions we had, Dan. Okay, is that in one of the shows we spoke about before on Bobby on one of the shows, and I'm sure that Bobby's got the same question. Is we don't understand what a smart contract is.
Sure. One thing good, I'm a techie now. I'm actually making use of the fact I do have an engineering degree.
At the table now. We've got Pandemic, and we've got Bobby Tech. You see, look, this group is growing every day.
So I have an engineering degree. I haven't done real engineering in a long time, but
What's a smart contract? Give us the easy terms.
easy term. Smart contract is just a piece of software.
Thank you, Bob. Anyway, we'll carry on.
No, all a smart contract is a computer program.
Sure.
And the unique part about smart contracts is they live on the blockchain. They live on the cryptocurrency network. So there's smart contracts programmed on the Ethereum network. So Ethereum, that's one reason Ethereum is valuable, because there are software programs running on top of the network that use little bits of Ethereum every time they do something. So therefore, everybody wants to transact and use the software.
So the actual smart contract is?
Software written that runs on top of the Ethereum network.
Okay.
So it lives out like it makes the Ethereum network a supercomputer. All the nodes on the network can
You get
participate.
that, Pan?
Yes.
It's a big distributed computer. Now, we don't use it in Learning 365. We didn't use Ethereum because the price of transacting on Ethereum went through the roof. It was $60 to do a $61 at one point to do a $60 transaction.
That's one thing. That's another question. Well, why don't you just stop there for a second? There's no set fees there on transactions.
Correct.
At the moment. At the moment.
Period.
Okay, good. Okay.
It's driven by the software that
That's
runs
all right. That's
the
just-
network.
okay.
If you go on, remember we talked about coins. If you go on coins and I want to send Bitcoin outside of coins, if I want to send Ron Bitcoin on coins and if you were on coins, all three of us, if I send it internally, it's just like transfer money inside the same bank.
It's like what we're saying in layman's terms is all the banks charge different rates.
Yeah, but I was saying, now what I was saying is it's instantaneous coins to coins because they're not moving any Bitcoin. They're just changing Dave. Dave got some, Dan lost some because he gave it to Dave. But if you send it outside, they give you a choice of 3 different fees to pay because that's the fees that get paid to the network for carrying the transaction.
Okay.
Pay a lot, yours goes to the front of the line.
The queue. Right, smart contracts. We've got over that. What's the next step,
Yeah,
Ron?
well, let's just clarify what that means. That means that if you see on the slide, it says, that people don't have to do any number crunching. They don't have to worry about payments. It's automatic.
Automation,
So any money that is earned is paid out instantly. The company doesn't handle any money. It's paid out via the smart contract. So somebody earns some money. The money is distributed straight away to whoever earns it instantly. So there's no
request to get paid.
Yeah,
no
don't-
looking at a balance
Look at that.
growing in a back office somewhere in your affiliate account. None of that. It's, Dave just signed up. Oh, Pan's supposed to get a commission.
Yeah.
Dave sends his money to the smart contract. It says, Pan referred Dave.
Yeah.
Pan's supposed to get paid something. Great.
Yeah.
Immediately, it splits up your money. Pan gets hers. The company gets theirs. If somebody else was supposed to get some, so the smart contract holds no money. It's just software that acts like a traffic cop in this case to
basically,
distribute the
it's,
funds.
it's a distributing contract, yeah?
So you're saying since it's automatic, you have to be really careful with whatever button you click.
that's true too about crypto. That the one thing about crypto in general is that you are in total control.
Yeah.
But with total control does come some responsibility. There is no big brother to undo mistakes. Now you can make I talked about this previously, but you can make a simple mistake. I accidentally sent Dave too much, but Dave's my friend. At least I hope so. Dave's if I send him, I don't know if I send him. Depends how much.
Depends how much you send me.
Depends how much I send him. But if I sent Dave $150 when I meant to send him $15 worth of something, Dave would send it back, so I'd get it back. So that's a mistake that's somewhat solvable with cooperation from the other party.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We've got that. Right. Okay. We understand the smart contract. Where do we go from there, Ron?
All right. So look, I think on the slide it says that it's newbie friendly, but look, in summary,
Dave and Bobby friendly.
just move on. But look, in summary, it's a real company, real products, real people. It's a real opportunity, and so we say to everybody, now's the time to get involved in e-learning. It's this industry that everybody can get involved in. People are homebound, businesses are shut down, and so now is the ideal time. And as we say, it's really an idea born on time. Very, very simple. And if we just go on to...
Any questions, Bobby? You okay so far? Pan?
No.
Okay, all right. Okay.
And it's easy. Somebody wants to join the business, they get access straight away to the range of products there. Step 2, they have the option of becoming an affiliate. They can either be a customer by purchasing the products online or become an affiliate. Once they become affiliate, then they get into the profit.
Would you say that on Learning 365, basically baby steps, episode by episode, learning and learning and learning? Would you say that's what it is? Would you put it that way?
That's how the system's designed.
Okay.
People decide what level of success they want and decide how much money they would like to earn and just work their way through it and go on a path, because the product groupings, you get more and more products that
more and more knowledgeable, of
and
course.
more and more knowledge to help you build a business.
Look, and that's it. We say to everybody, it's your time. Same as I say to everybody, get involved in Bitcoin. I'm saying to everybody, get involved in this e-learning revolution.
And of course, it'll be easy to click through, sign up, and of course, start learning how to do this, because I'm already got the old buttons ready to go for when this is launched. So, and a few friends as well. And I mean, the thing as well, what we have to look at, I mean, like Bobby at the end there and say Pan and me, not you two guys, but, from this perspective of these three people who don't know a lot. If we sit here in 6 months and we've made some money and we've learned a lot from what you've done on 365, I mean, we're all going to sit here and say, you know what, guys, I'm so glad we got involved in this, because, 6 months ago, we were all dummies. We didn't know anything, and
only in certain things you're dummies that don't know anything. You guys know a lot about a lot of things.
Yeah, but it's like anything, though. It's like I put it in like Bobby's terms. Bobby's a fantastic guitarist, yeah. But if he was going to learn me to play the guitar, we got to start at the beginning. Yeah. This is a guitar, and this is where I'm going with Ron. That's how I understand Ron's language. Is that right? Would you say that, Bobby? You'd agree with that, wouldn't you? Yeah. And I mean, Pan's scared of doing the coins. She's scared of losing the money. She's scared of getting involved. And I mean, the more we look at these guys, the more we learn about 365, I think that it will ease your way into it, and understand it more, because I didn't know anything 2 months ago, and now I've got graphs and everything out at my house and I'm watching them. I mean, it's like, I've got to get involved in this.
He's addicted.
Now, Peg.
Actually, seeing you addicted comforts me a little.
I can tell you, I'm seriously, Pan. These guys will tell you, I knew nothing about it. And I was offered Bitcoin many years ago. Yeah. And I went, I'm not getting involved. I don't even understand it. Now I'm kicking myself. But I didn't understand it. I was scared. And as my dad used to say, if I can't see the cash in my hand and I can't feel it in my pocket, I don't want to put it anywhere. And that's where I got from my dad. So I was scared. I was old school.
Yeah.
You, at your age now, and the people around you now, should definitely go on to 365, definitely start to learn about this, because your future could depend on something like this. Yeah. That's my opinion.
100%. Plus, you'll enjoy.
I'll enjoy it.
Really.
And you won't be a poor university student no more.
Not too long.
Bobby, next time she comes in, bring the violin, will you please?
Why?
We'll play the sorrow song for you. We're all feeling sorry for you. I'm a student and I've got no money. We could do that. Guys, any more on today's show that you'd like to add to it? Anything from you, Dan?
No, just like Ron says, get involved at a level that you're comfortable with.
Yep.
Learn while you earn something. It's worth it because the world's going this way, whether we like it or anybody likes it or not. The world's going totally
Absolutely.
digital.
Absolutely.
So might as well get in now.
Yeah, and especially counts for, us older dudes, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever, but for you kind of guys, this is so important. It's
Yeah.
so important, and guys like this know that it is, and that's why they're doing this. Bobby, anything from you, mate? You okay? Good. Enjoyed it? All right, guys. Dan, thanks a lot, yeah?
Always.
Ron, thank you very much
Hey,
for coming
thank you.
in.
so much.
Well
Pan,
done, Ron.
Pleasure.
Pan,
Yes.
don't forget to take out the little thing under your bed. Yeah. Count
Yes.
how much you got. Speak to these guys and invest it. Okay.
Okay.
Wise decision from four wise men. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to bring you frankincense, myrrh, and gold. Don't worry about it. All right. Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks very much. Thank you.
you.
Talking Heads podcast.